They're fleeing the fighting. 30,000 Congolese camping at the side of the road. No food, no water, no shelter, forced to abandon their homes by a war which was supposed to be over, but which never seems to end. Overhead, a UN helicopter gunship. Peacekeepers have become combatants, but the refugee children throw stones. They say the UN has failed to protect them. The Congolese army is retreating. It's left to the peacekeepers to take on a rebel force which is moving towards Goma, the main town in northern Kivu. In Goma itself, frustration with the UN erupted yesterday. Protesters used rocks to block the headquarters of MONUC, the UN peacekeeping force. A peacekeeper filmed from inside. Indian soldiers fired warning shots. The people have endured 14 years of on-again, off-again war. They think 17,000 UN peacekeepers should be able to stop it. They destroyed vehicles. While citizens' groups held a small, sad meeting with UN officials, all the time knowing that the forces of the rebel commander Laurent Nkunda are approaching. These pictures from last March show Nkunda and his forces celebrating a peace deal with government troops. But that's been swept away. Nkunda is a Tutsi. He's allegedly backed by the government of neighbouring Rwanda. He claims to be protecting Tutsis, the victims of genocide in Rwanda in 1994. But many believe he simply wants to plunder minerals and keep power in his part of the Congo. The people who've left their homes in the last few days have almost nothing.
We're having a lot of problems because we don't have food and we don't have water. Our children are hungry.
Today, the UN High Commissioner for Refugees sent out a team to assess the needs of those on the road. But it's hard because there's fighting in at least 2 places.
It's a very difficult security situation to work in. Basically, those who have been forced to flee their homes have to reach us because we simply cannot send teams out into the countryside. There's too much fighting going on. It's too dangerous. It's anarchy. So we have to remain fairly close to our headquarters in that region in Goma.
Goma waits. Within the last few hours, the rebels claim to have taken the small town of Rutshuru, 60 miles north, where hospital staff are dealing with dozens of casualties. In a decade and a half, more than 5 million people are believed to have died in the Congo. The killing, it seems, is not over yet.